The ability to remember who you are has just been restored. It started in 2017. Remember who you are has been repeated over and over in our awakening in order for us to begin standing in the power of who we are. Many people have been able to use various tools and methods to achieve this understanding. However, even many of the awakened humans have had a difficult time because of the matrix control grid. There has always been a plan to activate remembrancy, and this plan was just activated to the next level. You could say that reading blogs like How to Exit the Matrix have been somewhat like going to New Earth class. There are a lot of classes you can take, and not all classes resonate. But when you do find a thread that really triggers something, you make you make it your truth. These classes have all had an underlying theme to try to trigger your memory of who you are. Any information that reminds you that you are infinite spark of the Creator is the highest and best information for you, which connects you to the light that activates your dormant DNA codes. Codons code. To me, the Creator is the multiverse. Part of your DNA coding is etheric, means that it's not physical but etheric, isn't the light bar, I guess. This is the part of the DNA that has the higher senses beyond the five that we use every day. This is the part of the DNA that has the soul's memories of all of its experiences. For those who have been practicing their 60 sense abilities, memories may have flashed before them of who they are or were in between being that spark of the infinite source and coming to this planet. Some people have used other methods such as past life regression to go into who they are in a parallel past life. Some people have had near-death experiences in order to show them the vastness of who they are and remind them of the unconditional love found at the source. But not all of these go beyond that. They just go midway and just come back. They don't go beyond to the source. Once they go to the source, they cannot return again. Like me, I have had mine in 73 as a little child, but I don't remember going to source. I remember going transit the grid and just go to other planes, other pass by planets and all that. But I don't remember going to source. Plant medicine, once we go to the source, there is no come back. But if you say, oh, but there's people have gone to the source and return because they say it's not that time yet. That's not source. That was not source. That was aliens. That's different. You went to the light. The other side there is controllers. Plant medicines have been useful to some people in order to show them that everything is energy and everything is connected. This is what the sacred herb that is banned, that can even heal cancer. Yes, the cannabis, the marijuana, and many others, ayahuasca. And everything comes from the one creator. There's no creator, that's the multiverse. You could say that you will be able to look back on this method very soon and laugh at the lengths we went to in order to have our memories returned to us. Not all of us have the memory back completely, is fraction by fraction. They will not let go, they will not open up memories like this in one go and flush it all out, or else you're not gonna be able to contain it. It have to be bit by bit. It will be easier now more than ever before to access the memory in your DNA of who you are on a multi-dimensional level. The plan was that As the fear-based matrix system began to collapse, the portion of our DNA that ran the specific program of forget who you are was taken out and replaced with the program of remember who you are. This was successfully implemented on November 19, 2017. Huh? That much? I have had my awakening since the 20. When was that? 2012. 2012. I have full awakening, but back there I was already on the path. I was not satisfied with the things I saw around me, and I want to find out the truth. And that was the 80s, 70s already. But I have a breakthrough in 2012. So how come it says here they they say it's 2017? No, no, no way. It was before that for many people. In order for humanity to make an informed choice as to which earth they would like to choose, or where they would like to go when they leave the old earth matrix, it only makes sense that they will need to have their memories returned. Having the memory blocked was a natural part of the incarnation process as a part of the experiment. Creator was curious. There's no such thing, man. There's only aliens creator. They say aliens creator was curious to see how one would incarnate into the city and find his way home after forgetting that they were a part of the creator. Yeah, sure. I mean, DC Bean, who just was aware of what it was and took a form of avatar. It wanted to know what it could be an experience from what it thought of itself as in theory. Understand? It had just a theory of what it could be, but not not in practicity, not into practicality, and it want to know what it was in practicality. Do see how we came up everything that is not just humans but everything that is aliens, fauna, flora. It has to incarnate a piece of itself in all there is, so as to experience what it could become, but not what it really is. Because what it is nothing, is the void. It's the void. It's the 0 point. It's the neutrality. That is what it is. It's not the duality. It's not good. It's not bad. It's neutral. Unfortunately, the experiment was hijacked and souls have been lost in the experiment for a long, very long time. Yeah, unfortunately. So tell me why it allowed them to do that within the free will? Maybe there there are a particular star seeds that came to incarnate into the experiment that are from realms outside of space and time. These specialists can bring codes that would change the program that these souls were experiencing. Although these star seeds have been attacked from the day they appeared on the planet, that's me. I'm not saying I'm star seed, but I have been attacked. Oh man, oh my. I have been attacked for a long time since I was a kid. They have always been protected, and now it's time that many of them are beginning their true mission. Many of them forget who they were, just like everyone else. However, they always retain the sense of knowing that allowed them to navigate the matrix. These star seeds are now performing the task of removing the codes of forgetting and replacing them with the codes of remembering. If you would like to do a visual exercise to tap into these codes, you can focus on a spinning 12-sided dodecahedron that has been brought into the middle of the earth. It is spraying out encoded golden light. Imagining that light going into every cell in your body. Feeling it with a new program. As each person takes these new codes in and removes the forgetting code, it will spread throughout humanity since we are all connected. The codes will be available for all who choose the quest to question what is happening in their lives as their reality continues to dissolve. So look at here. Look at here to see whether you want or not to open up your 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 inner vision, and accept all this clarity and code to come in. Hold the space for those who may have a hard time when memories of a home begins to flood in. My home was Earth. Everything they thought to be true in their life today will seem completely insignificant. The reason the galactics have waited 5 years beyond 2012 to correct this portion of the DNA is that most people, including the awakened ones, were not ready for this step in 2012. The psychological impact of this memory returned before the consciousness vibrational frequency was raised would have been psychologically devastating. See, we could not be able to hold it. So the bit by bit, it has to be given bit by bit. Devastating for many people. However, it wasn't so much that humanity had failed and raised their consciousness enough, as there was an unprecedented number of people who had. The reason it was delayed was that the probability of bringing more people to the new earth than planned was very high, and the decision was made in the higher realms to allow more time for more people to make the highest and best timeline shift. Makes sense. It really makes sense. When people around the planet realize that we never die but change vibrational frequency or form, and that all lives are happening in the now, the present, and that they have the ability to go outside of time to visit Creator or another lifetime in one of their soul's form, the whole world will rapidly change. No one will want to control another, as they will realize they are only controlling themselves. That's why I never like it. There will be no more wars, as it will seem completely ridiculous to harm another. Humanity as a whole will want to choose something different, and that's when the new earth template will be completely shifted into the DNA, just like the remembrance codes were. Very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. I really synchronize with all this. And right now, I can feel the vibration is very, very high. I don't know about many people, but I can feel here that the vibration is been very high in the past last week. I don't know what's happening, but there's something going on right now, and I can feel the vibration. I can feel uh, something that's not right. I mean, it is right, but for the physical body, it's not right. I don't know whether it's me or it's happening to many people, but there's something going on. I feel there's something in the wind. You see? So I don't know, there's something around. So prepare for some shift right now, because we are going through some shift. and many of you guys are going back to 0 point right now. This is I would say this is a state of suspended. You're gonna be suspended in time, and you're gonna just fall into neutrality, just like a Vencida. Okay, not that we have to condone all the wrongs, crimes, and stupid people, etc. However, these are all part of the matrix, the negative duality in the 3D matrix, and we don't have to make part of all this. Okay, so right now, oh, we are going through a lot, and you can see that I'm not very well, and we are suspended in time right now. We are in the 0 point right now. We are experiencing 0 point. I don't know whether it's gonna be accelerated until December, maybe yes, and there is more to come from January ahead. Okay, the year gonna be energy number 6, and it's gonna be very uh, transforming, and there's a lot more to come, and people have to prepare themselves not to fall into extremity, not to fall into despair again. Okay, don't fall into despair, because things may get um 350 degrees up top by next year. Okay, 2022, the number energy number will be six, and it's gonna be very very changing, very up tough for some people. Others will be for better. Okay, some people will have a relief. This year one's a promising of fortune, some relief, financial relief, or even bankruptcy this year, and more upheavals. And who have to got it, who had to get something got this year. Okay, number 5. It was a year of also up and down, surprises, etc. Next year will be a new begin. I'll see a new begin of another cycle. Okay, and I feel more or less that things will be uh, a bit devastating for some and not for others. And there will be some upheavals, some geographic changes, and gonna be a lot of change for many people. I'm seeing people divorcing a lot, people changing partners, relationship, people come back into others' lives. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing history repeating itself since 80 years ago. Yeah, gonna be 9 years of cycle. Since 80 years ago, I mean next year, I'm seeing some changes. A lot of changes. So that's it for now, and I hope that everybody will come out from your dream, from this 3D matrix, please, because we are here, we are in the nightmare, or we are in a dream, I don't know. I cannot focus anymore, I don't know, really. I don't know, I just want to stay in a 0 point where I'm just neutral, 0 point where I don't make part of all this, of none of this nonsense and rubbish from 3D dramas.